Hello, hello, bienvenue to my first ever affiliate stream. Ladies and gentlemen, I did it. I did it, I did it, I did it. I got to affiliate. I honestly didn't think this would happen for like a year or something, but I did it. Thank you so much for everyone who has joined in, has come along, and has been so nice as to follow and watch and comment and everything. To celebrate, we are going back in time to the first game I ever streamed, Quest for Glory 1, because as I was going through and uploading all of my VODs, I discovered that most of this game, the sound did not work. As you listened back to it, all you heard was nyip, nyip, zip, zerp, which is not terribly entertaining. So we are replaying it. However, unfortunately, if you are joining us from YouTube in the future, you will notice that not exactly where we left off after episode 2, because Sierra Games unfortunately have a limited number of save spots. I had saved over all the ones at the beginning of the game, so I've spent the last half hour or so sort of getting back to the same spot in the story. I think it's as close as I could manage it without going along and clicking everything exactly as I did the first time around. But here we are at Zauberberg. I'm just going to make sure that I have enough stamina. And let's climb this mountain. How we doing? Okay, so, oh gosh. So I've been playing through Quest for Glory 4. That is the usual stream, which happens Sunday night to Monday morning, midnight Eastern Standard Time. And my stats are so much higher. So this is like, oh my gosh, my intelligence is only 48. It's 300 in the other game. Whoo! I'm a little dum-dum. Water. Oh, sorry. I'm really excited and happy. I'm still a little mind blown that I hit affiliate. It happened yesterday, which was New Year's Eve. I tuned in to Tajay's stream. I wonder, can I do a shout out to Tajay? This is an experiment. Shout. You know what? I'm not sure on the spelling of it, and I don't want to confuse everybody and shout out the wrong person. I will figure out how to do that later. But I was in her stream, and she gave me a little shout out, which was so incredibly kind of her. And a bunch of people followed, and that hit me up over the 50 that I needed for the affiliate. That was the last 50 followers was all I needed. I hit every other goalpost. So I'm really excited that I did it. And I apologize if ads sneak up out of nowhere. I'm not quite sure how to like set up something so to warn about them. I've set it so that we do a 3-minute ad break every hour rather than a bunch of little ad breaks throughout, because nobody's got time to like get up, get a drink, or anything like that in a 20-second ad break. Rather have a proper little break. Get up, breathe, stretch, and then we'll be back in it. Also, you don't want to have the ad break happen right in the middle of something. Okay. Am I ready? I think I'm ready. Oops. Nope, apparently I'm not ready. I clicked on the wrong screen. There we go. Let's climb this mountain. A sign appears. It reads, Willkommen auf Zauberberg. Another sign appears. It reads, trespassers will be towed. Ah, so nostalgic to those long ago days of like 2 months ago. So we'll just have a little look-see around. What a great, big, beautiful sky. Phew! You feel as though you've just scaled the Matterhorn in full armor. What a climb! You can see all of Spielberg Valley from here. After you finally catch your breath, you see that you have reached the rather eccentric-looking house that you saw from below. There is an ugly gargoyle above the entrance. Stand fast! He who would the wizard see first must answer questions 3. What is your name? Twinkle Toes. 2. What is your quest? I want to be a hero. I want to be a wizard. I want to be rich and handsome. I just happened to be in the neighborhood and thought I'd drop by. To dream the impossible dream. To fight the unbeatable foe. That is a reference to Man of La Mancha, which is the second or third musical I ever was in. I played the nursemaid. No, the housekeeper. That was the name of the character. Continuing every alto's role in life of playing old women when they are in their 20s. But I want to be a hero. What is your favorite color? Now, it doesn't matter what your actual favorite color is. You have to go off of context clues. You want to be agreeable. You want to maybe, click the one that the game pre-highlighted. Purple. Hey, his eyes do work. Go on in. The wizard will see you now. This predates. It is, I believe, in Wizard of Oz, but that line just now is so irrevocably connected to Wicked in my mind. The wizard will see you now. In we go. The room is full of odds, ends, and stuff. The wizard must be a real character. You know what? I'm going to save, so we've got some time to look around, just in case I take too long at looking at things and chatting. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Replace. Zauberber. Berg. This room is full of odds, ends, and stuff. The wizard must be a real character. This poor stuffed peacock seems bedraggled, worn, and overused. Bring. It's the famous Duncan Dragon. You haven't seen one of those in years. It's a moderately large and fearful dragon. It was a moderately large and fearful dragon at one time. There's a strange figure on the bookshelf. It looks like an overgrown rat wearing a wizard's hat. Another benefit of re-recording all these streams, I now have my fancy overlay and so forth. So I am off here floating in the distance in my King's Quest 6 portrait bubble. I'm not actually covering over the screen at all. Your eyes are drawn to the eyes of the figure in the portrait. His intense stare is unnerving. This would not be someone to trifle with, for he looks subtle and quick to anger, like a dragon. This is a Zen lamp. You feel enlightened in its presence. Erasmus likes to keep his suits well ironed. You know what? I'm going to steal that joke at the Ren Fair this year. I know way too many knights. Through the portal to the west stands a small sitting room. Through the portal to the east sits a standing room only. One of the things that really made Quest for Glory stand out from other RPGs at the time is that it is witty. Not going to go as far necessarily to say funny on all of these jokes, but it enjoyed, like, you could tell that the writers were enjoying themselves and coming up with things to say about what you're looking at, what you're interacting with. There's just some silly things without going so far as like, hey, we're the wacky, zany game. Like, there is a serious story happening. The Baron has been cursed. The children have been kidnapped. The valley is overrun with brigands. But at the same time, there's a wizard on the mountain, and he's got a goofy little rat with a hat for a familiar, which is this guy here. All right, I think that's everything to look at. Let's head on up. Oh my goodness! A magic happened!
Come in and sit down. Fenris, our guest has arrived. Cheese, please. Since you are a practitioner of the magical arts, you might be interested in a little game I have. Do you know the spell Open?
Yes, I do.
Do you know the spell Fetch?
Yes, I do.
Great! Now, can you cast Flame Dart?
Yes.
Ah, good. Now, all you have to know is the spell Trigger. I don't suppose you know that spell, do you?
And this one I actually do not.
No. Believe I gave a learning scroll to the hermit. We'll have to talk to him about it.
So there's apparently a hermit somewhere I have to talk to. All right, let's ask about Erasmus.
I am a wizard of some renown. Is it true that a monster can't hurt you if you're carrying a torch?
No?
Actually, it depends on how fast you carry it.
Let's ask about Fenris.
What am I, some sort of object? Am I invisible or something that you can talk about me behind my back in front of my face? Shish, no respect.
I don't know why I think he's got some sort of Jersey accent. I didn't say it was a good Jersey accent, but...
It's hard to take anyone very seriously who wears such a ridiculous hat.
Note that he is wearing the same hat.
Magic. If magic be the loot of life, play on. The quote was music, not magic, and it was food, not loot.
Which is from Twelfth Night, one of my favorite Shakespeare plays. Not my all-time favorite, but one of my favorites.
Oh, money makes the world go round, not magic makes the world go round. Oh, well then, to put it in my own words, magic is the essence and the soul of life, and the wizard is her poet. Actually, it was Moylin who said that. Moylin, who said that first. He used the term magician, not wizard. Fenris, there are times when you look better as a newt. Why that? Because newts can't talk. Neither can most rats.
Doing these voices, I need more water.
Do you know the difference between a wounded Triceratops and a magic user casting the fly spell?
No.
One is a raging saurus, and the other is a soaring magus. I figured one was a dying lizard and the other was a flying wizard. Sorry, Fenris, but he who tells the jokes gets to make up the punchlines.
So now we're asking about the various magic users in the valley. Zara.
Zara has a real flair for the theatric. Her entrance at the magic shop is a bit showy, but effective. It's a pity she has no sense of humor. Just because she doesn't laugh at your jokes doesn't mean that she lacks a sense of humor. It just means she has good taste.
Baba Yaga.
Baba Yaga is good at curses and shape-changing spells. She has a nasty temper, and she doesn't believe in safe hex, so it's best to stay on her good side. Have to watch her. She cheats at cards. So do you. She started it first. Besides, I wanted her to get a taste of her own medicine. Shame she still beats ya.
Ask about curses.
The curse Baba Yaga placed upon Baron von Spielberg was a fine example of creative cursing. Upon von Spielberg and all his clan, this the curse I now demand. What I will shall come full measure, so shall ye lose all that ye treasure. Of course, the problem is that for every curse there is an equal and opposite counter curse.
Alrighty then, what's the counter curse?
A counter curse is a cure for a curse. Usually works against the one who cast the curse in the first place. The counter curse or the curse on the Baron goes.
Curse doesn't sound like a word anymore.
Come a hero from the east. Free the man from in the beast. Bring the child from out the band. Drive the curser from the land. So to break the curse, a hero must get rid of Baba Yaga in addition to all the other things. Does not reflect well on Baba Yaga. Nothing reflects well on that ogress. She has a face that will break anything but a magic mirror.
Hint, hint. Ask about magic mirror.
Oh, there are many types of magic mirrors. One of the more common types is the one that has a strange face popping up every so often. Reminds me of the one in the master bedroom. Well, that's not magical. No, but it does have a strange face peering at it whenever you're in the room. At any rate, I used to have a nice magic hand mirror, but I misplaced around here somewhere. It could be used to reflect the spell back upon the caster. So if you happen upon a small golden magic mirror with a dragon handle on it, you'll know it's mine. With the flagon with the dragon, the mirror had a Leah. Oh, that's right. Well, if you find a magic mirror with a face on it, you'll know it reflects spells.
So that little bit is a reference to the court jester with Danny Kaye.
Oh, do you know what you get when a Tyrannosaurus running 25 miles per hour eastward meets another Tyrannosaurus running 15 miles per hour westward?
No.
Tyrannosaurus Rex!
So that whole bit with dragon with the flagon and the mirror with the leer, that is a reference to the court jester, I want to say 1950s movie with Danny Kaye, who you may also know from White Christmas. There's this extended section where there is one drink that has poison and one drink that is good. And so the dragon with the flagon has the brew that is true. I don't remember the whole thing, but keeps on changing. Like, oh no, it's changed now. It's the vessel with the pestle is the has the vessel with the castle is the flagon with the dragon. It goes around and around for like 10 minutes. It's very, very funny, but not so funny when someone tries to explain it. But still, I haven't seen the whole movie, just that section, but it's very good. Let's see. Asked about magic mirror, counter curses. Let's ask about Erana.
Never met her. I only built this vacation home here a century ago. Erana has a nice little magical meadow in her name northwest of here. Pretty respectable spellcaster, I imagine. The protection spell she cast over the town is fairly good, but I believe she missed a few places. You're just jealous because the only thing anyone named after you was a soft drink. I rather thought that Erasmus's Razzle Dazzle Root Beer was a wonderful name for a product. It's a shame the company went broke afterwards.
So this is just something I have thought of now. So Irana left Spielberg more than 100 years ago. But, okay, we are entering spoiler territory for Quest for Glory 4 here. If you don't want Quest for Glory 4 spoiled, plug your ears. So Quest for Glory 4 has... How to explain this? Okay, we meet a character who is the grandson of someone who did fight with Irana. And he's like 40s, 50s. So no, that could work. So she left Spielberg, tootled about in some other places, went off to Fricana, created the Pool of Peace there. Did not go to Spielberg and create the Oasis. That's not actually, there's nothing actually indicating that she created that. Nothing magical about that space at all, which I think is just a headcanon that every Quest for Glory fan had, that she had something to do with it, but she honestly doesn't. But yeah, I guess that timeline does make sense, but like Erasmus and Irana just missed each other. Protection spell.
Irana's spell prevents the use of excessive violence or hostile magic within Spielberg's walls, with the exception of a couple of places.
Those couple of places are the alley. There's the beggar there. He says that place always feels like dark and scary, and you can have violence enacted upon you in the alley. You can be robbed there. I think also the tavern, and then underground, which is where the Thieves Guild is. But you didn't hear that from me because I am a magic user again. Yes! In my regular playthrough, after Quest for Glory 1, there was a glitch, and my character became a fighter. So, that was very confusing. So, after Quest for Glory 2, I became a paladin. It all sort of came out in the wash, but didn't get to do Quest for Glory 2 as a magic user. But if you still have magical powers, there's not really that much of a difference in the gameplay. You can still do any magic user quests, at least as far as I know. Like, you can still go to the Wizards Institute of Technossery. I don't think that there's any actual interactions that you miss out on if you're not classed as a magic user. All right, places that are not protected.
Looks to me as if she missed the back part of the alley. The spell only applies to areas in town above the ground. Pretty shoddy, if you ask me.
Nobody asked you.
Did you hear the joke about the witch's broom?
No, of course I didn't.
That's odd. It's sweeping the valley. No!
Let's just brush that one aside, shall we?
Spellcasters. Basically, anyone who uses magic is a magic user. Anyone who casts spells is a spellcaster. However, to be a wizard, you need to have undergone initiation into the Wizards Institute of Technossery in the land of Shapir. Magicians and sorcerers are wizards who specialize. I myself strive to master all aspects of magic, unlike those narrow-minded specialists.
You wouldn't want to lose your amateur standing after all.
I prefer to think of myself as a dilettante. Does that mean you tease Pickles?
Just not going to respond to that. All right, initiation.
You need to complete your quest here before you can become initiated as a wizard. Ask about spells. It's important for a magic user to know as many spells as possible. You never know just what might come in handy.
Most of the spells in this game have uses out of combat, which is something I really like. Like, I think, well, most of them can be used in the game Mage's Maze, which I can't do quite yet because I need to get the trigger spell. But there's no spells that are combat exclusive. Like, Quest for Gloria as a game, it's really nicely balanced between the fighty parts and the adventure game parts. It is a lot of puzzles. Some of those puzzles are admittedly something is trying to kill you. How do you kill it first? But you don't need to necessarily go into the combat. And I like that. Okay, brigands.
They're supposed to have that warlock working with them. From what I've seen, he's more of a nincompoop than a necromancer.
Ask about Nincompoop.
He laughs too much when he casts his spells.
That's because his jokes are funnier than yours.
Ask about Warlock.
The only thing I've seen the brigand warlock cast is sneezing powder.
Ask about Necromancer.
Isn't that the vampire who fell in love with throats?
No, that's a necromancer. A necromancer is a magic user who has a rather unsavory relationship with corpses.
Does that mean a necromancer has ghoul friends?
It means a necromancer is someone who deals with the undead.
Canasta with cadavers and spades with shades, eh?
Mage's Maze. Just a little something to challenge the mind and magic with that... I put the emphasis incorrectly. Just a little something to challenge the mind and magic with that... Nope, that sentence just doesn't work. That I like to play every now and then. Fenris isn't much of a challenge anymore.
That's because I always win.
I still think you're cheating somehow. Anyway, the game involves casting 4 spells. Flame Dart, Open, Fetch, and Trigger. And to make it worth your while, if you beat me, I'll teach you a new spell called Dazzle.
Dazzle is a spell he created. So now we get to ask about all of the different spell types.
That spell lets you open things with a mere gesture. You're really good at it. You can open locks. Useful when you lose your keys.
Your keys are in the study under the skull.
Why would they be there?
They're skeleton keys, aren't they?
That is really relatable. I don't know where my keys are right now.
Do you know the difference between a cheetah and a comma?
Nope, of course not.
A cheetah has claws at the end of its paws, and a comma is a pause at the end of a clause.
Grammar jokes.
What about fetch? Fetch is a useful spell for catching and retrieving small objects, but for putting things in their place.
Like uppity familiars?
I'd put you in your place, but I'm above such things.
Besides, my place is above your reach.
Of course, this had to be the first conversation I went into. These voices I have determined are eternally squeaky. Trigger.
Trigger is used to set off an existing spell. If a chest has a magical trap on it, you can set the trap off by casting a trigger spell.
Whoa, 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 but what? Oh, hello, whoa, hi? Whoa, hello, all of these people that have just shown up and gifted a whole bunch of subs. Welcome to my stream. This is my first ever affiliate stream. So, oh my gosh, level 2 hype train, what is happening? Oh my gosh, hello everyone. Wow. Nerdy Will, thank you so much for giving all of those out. Valorant. Oh wow. Oh wow. I really, wow. I literally just hit affiliate yesterday, so this is the first time anyone's given out subs. I don't know what to do. Well, okay, I don't know what riddle's being asked, but the answer's always no.
You're right. No cow has more than 4 legs. These are too easy.
That is completely out of context for me. Thank you, everyone. Welcome to my stream. My name is Princess Pearl. I am obsessed with mermaids, and I play, so far, a lot of old school adventure games. I play games with aquatic themes. And I'm also looking to get into doing some crafty stuff as well. Valorant is the free gift one. Cool. Thank you so much, Nerdy. Well, I had no idea what just happened there. It's just, the chat thing to the side was completely blank, and then it just went and scrolled up. Very cool. Thank you, and I really, really appreciate it. That's amazing. Okay. Do. Game. I'm playing a game. I know how to do that. It's one of my many skills and talents. And squeaky voices, apparently. Hermit.
Henry is a hermit who lives by the Flying Falls to the south. Great sense of humor.
That means he actually laughs at Erasmus's jokes.
Okay, something is flashing. 100%. Yay! Hype! I have hype train. Yay! Oh, thank you so much for subscribing yourself, Nerdy Will. I really appreciate that. Oh my gosh. Level 2.
He hardly ever happens to have much to say.
Do you know what time it is when Otto walks through your door?
No, I don't.
Time to get a new door.
So I apologize. Thank you very much for subscribing. Because I literally just made affiliate yesterday, I don't have any emotes or anything for you. I'm working on it.
You know what's Big Purple and eats?
Oh gosh.
Ungefährlich Dinge?
Oh, the recipients are random? Might not even be here? Cool. I do not know what eats ungefährlich Ding. Oh, Big Purple ungefährlich Ding eaters.
Large purple ungefährlich Ding eaters are all too common in the forest these days.
Still appreciate you. Okay, let's ask about trap.
Magical traps are a good way to keep thieves out of your chests and other places. Put a fire trap on a chest, and when someone goes to open it, it goes up in smoke.
Just so long as you don't forget about it and try to open the chest yourself.
I only get a little singed last time. Okay.
Oh, I was only on trigger. Okay, Dazzle.
Now that's a spell with charm. Its true name is Erasmus's Razzle Dazzle, by the way. You can cast the spell, and anyone looking directly at its coruscating light is blinded for a while and can't do anything.
So the way that has I think most of the spells, if you actually go into the Famous Adventurers Correspondence School book, which came with the big box, a lot of them had so-and-so's whatever. which is very similar to the way a lot of the spells are named in Dungeons and Dragons. When this game came out in 1989, like during the development cycle, Advanced Dungeons and Dragons hadn't even come out yet. They were still playing from the white box during the development. So, it's very old school Dungeons and Dragons references. Oh, you gotta work early tomorrow? Oh, thanks so much, Nerdy Will. I really appreciate it. Have a great night. Yay, thank you! I did it. Yeah, tomorrow, January 2nd, back to the real world. No more the weird cheese and cookie-filled period between Christmas and New Year's. Okay, I've asked everything of Erasmus here.
Mumble, overworked, mumble, overpaid, mumble, no control over my life.
I keep forgetting that in this game, they don't have the greet, say goodbye options.
Oh, is it true that a monster can't hurt you if you're carrying a torch?
Okay, we've gone through all of his riddles now. So, no.
Depends on how fast you carry it.
And let's ask Fenris's couple of questions.
What's there to say? For a rat, I'm a real great guy.
Although for such a great guy, you're really a rat.
And Erasmus?
Erasmus is my familiar.
Isn't that the other way around?
Familiar is my Erasmus? But I've always found Erasmus to be overly familiar.
No. I mean, aren't you my familiar?
All these years and you still don't know.
They're like an old married couple. Oh, no, I don't have goodbyes. I keep forgetting. I just complained about that. Okay, so only way to leave is just to get up.
Not in my house, you don't.
Ooh, oh dear, it's night. Okay. So, because I did not actually still have my saves from the first playthrough of this game to go back and hype chest. What's this? New things are happening. I have the hyper chill emote. Okay. Okay, that happened. Yay! I haven't. Is that like a little ducky? What is that? Yep, that is a ducky in sunglasses, which, you know what? I'll take it. Oh, no, I am in the wrong screen. Oh my goodness. All right, so as I was saying before the ducky appeared, because I sort of speed ran the game in order to catch up to where I was at the end of my second stream, which is the last Quest for Glory 1 stream I had sound for. This character is extremely squishy. So let's see if I can make it to get back to somewhere where I can sleep. All right, we're saving. We're being smart. We're saving. What am I saving? Oh, you know what? Nighttime is the right time. That sounds like a pretty good save name. Replace. All right, let's do this. No cheaters, no cheaters. Come on. Okay. Okay. No. I could probably take a brigand, but I don't wanna. Goal is to get up to Arana's, so I can sleep there. Yes! Success. Let's grab a snack. Okay, hunger's totally satiated. I'm gonna grab some more flowers. I don't really need them because there is a very bad glitch in this game where you're only supposed to be able to sell a certain number of magic mushrooms to the the apothecary, the herbalist. But she just keeps on taking them as long as you haven't actually started a certain quest. She'll just keep on taking them and keep on paying you. So I'm going to put off getting that quest started as long as I can. So let's sleep. Little snoozy woozy. Sleep all night. You sleep comfortably among the fragrant flowers. You awake as the sun begins to rise. Oh, and we have hit that weird as you may know or may not notice, the colors get a little weird sometimes. So there's not really anything you can do about it, so we're just gonna save. Just save right over that. Okay. Ooh, just gonna re-angle my camera because it's slightly differently shot here. Alrighty, and then we're gonna go here. We're gonna just close this out and reopen. So that's really all you can do, and I don't think anybody wants to watch the full stream of that garbage. Launch. It usually happens when we're in a day to night switch. Okay. Oh, there we are. There we go. You see, isn't that so much nicer? Am I still not hungry? Oh. Okay. So, I'm not hungry. Oop. Not sure what happened there. I don't know why my inventory came up. I have no idea what I did to cause that. Oop, a goblin. Here, goblin, goblin, goblin. Okay. You know, what would probably be a good idea is to head to the actual goblin camp and fight some. Oop. Fight some of them. Make some money. Where is it? No, I think I've gone too far. Ooh, I have. This must be the town graveyard. What a rundown place. It's certainly creepy here, even during the daylight hours. The large stone you are facing has been engraved with this message. Here lies Lester Moore, gored 6 times by a wild boar. No less, no more. The large tombstone seems to have a barely legible epitaph. Here lies an atheist, all dressed up, nowhere to go. Growing up and out of the grave is an evil-looking plant with a slimy, poisonous sheen. The graves seem to be placed haphazardly in the tiny graveyard. All appear to be old and poorly maintained. Okay, that's very concerning that there's just like skeletons. A massive grate covers a hole, keeping you from seeing the bottom. This is the tomb in which the Spielberg nobility have traditionally been buried. Nothing grows in the dirt of the old graveyard. Some of the graves appear to have been disturbed. The town wall looks more massive from this side. So, in the lore of the game, Baba Yaga's first Baba Yagari was to curse the graveyard and cause the dead to rise. This caused, oh, here we go, goblin time. This caused the Baron to, first, just she existed. Fireball. Ooh. Come on. I am pressing. Oh my gosh, I am in the wrong. Come on. I was clicking on OBS. No wonder that wasn't working. Oh, come on. What is happening? Come on. Okay. At least I've got control of my cursor again. Oh. It was a tough battle and you lost. Never fear. All you have to do is restore your game. What do you mean, what restore what game? I do have a game fairly recently. But my cursor was just doing crazy stuff there. Okay. Let's try that again. Yeah. So, Baba Yaga came to town. She is not originally from Spielberg. In Quest for Glory 4, it does actually state where she's from, but I can't remember right now. Oh, a goblin. One goblin I can do probably. Oh, look at the right screen, Pearl. No, what is happening? Come on. Wonder if I've just got too many different windows and things open now that I've got all my fancy stuff happening. I've got my chat up. I've got you find 4 silver coins and carefully place them in your pouch. Got all my graphics around, all sorts of things. Should be. I don't think it's that much more. And also, this is not a terribly taxing game on my fancy Pentium 5. And this game didn't even need a Pentium 1. Yeah, so Baba Yaga came to the village, came to the valley. Actually, let's check on my stats. Baron tried to say, get out of here. Then she cursed the graveyard. The Baron sent soldiers to her chicken hut. And the only one to return was the captain of the guard, who relayed her curse and then melted. So yeah, she's funny, but she's not nice. Slightly different than the Baba Yaga of Slavic folklore. I don't know the truth of this, but I did read that the Coles decided not to call her a witch, but instead to say that she is an ogress, so as to reduce references to witches as in Wicca, the religion. They basically tried to avoid religion almost as much as possible in the first game at least, which is why, even though it's a lot of the structure is based on Dungeons and Dragons, you have which started off with 3 main classes. You had the fighting man, the magic user, and the cleric. They didn't want to have a religious figure as one of the character types, so they made it a thief instead, which was a character type that was released in supplemental magazines and things, and I believe it was a core character once Advanced Dungeons and Dragons came out. Not 1,000% sure on the Dungeons and Dragons side of things, but this is what I have read and surmised. I'm actually working on a goblin. I'm working on a goblin. Let's See if I've got time to pop a mana potion. Oh no, look at the right screen, Pearl. No, no, no. There we go. Getting back in the swing of things. Literally. Ah, defeated. Okay, I am just going to move this window because if I've got it covering the OBS one, I'm not going to get confused over which one I should be looking at. Okay, I already searched them. La 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 la. Yeah, I'm working on a deep dive video, which will be going up on my YouTube channel someday, about the Quest for Glory series. Because every time I see, oh, someone's doing a deep dive on Quest for Glory, 10 minutes. I did a 10-minute deep dive on the Quest for Glory games when I was in grade 4. Fireball. Can I calm you again? I don't remember. Okay, I don't have enough magic points. Oh. Come on. Ooh, I might not survive this. I might not survive this. Run away. Run away. Yay! I survived. I survived. Oh, I don't quite know why it doesn't like to have the supplementary icons window open. Like if I so much as touch my cursor while on that screen, it closes. All right. What are my stats at? But yeah, I did a 10-minute deep dive into Quest for Glory when I was not in grade 4. I was grade 7, grade 8, somewhere in there. Oh, it must have been in... No, it must have been in grade 6, I think. Actually, thinking back on it, because I was in a split grade that year. So there were grade 7s, but I was in grade 6. Haha. I remember things. Oh, look, my magic's all the way up to hole 50. But everything, my health is garbage. So let's get myself treated. Oh, there we go. So yeah, if I can do a 10 minutes as a small child, there's enough to say to fill a deep dive as an adult. Ugh, the weapons master. I hate him. At least I don't, as a magic user, I don't have to interact with him. Let's make some money. Build some strength. I see you're back. Need some work? Yeah. Good. Come in here and take a rake. I don't remember what voices I used for anyone, except for Erasmus and Fenris, because those are the voices I have used since I was a small child. I don't pay you to rest. Get to work now. I pay me to what? Okay, come on over here. The stableman hands you some coins and says, now you're 5 silvers richer. No, I can't talk through myself. The problem with going back and forth between the two, between Quest for Glory 4 and Quest for Glory 1, is there's very slight differences in the interface. It's just enough to throw me off. I don't have to actually talk to you about anything. I got my money. I got my money. When I'm in need. And that's all of that song I'll be singing. let's take this opportunity to make some more money and buy some more potions.
Well, what can I do for you this time?
I have no idea what her voice was. I was even looking at the videos I'd made earlier to see sort of what I'd done so far. Her voice did not stick in my head. Oh, no. Have some flowers. Have more flowers. She also buys empty flasks. It's nice to have a recycling system. Oh, I have a lot. Okay. How am I doing for money? 1 gold, 37 silver pieces. I got nothing. Okay. What are my stats? Oop, nope. Where am I going? Come on. Not great. I can probably take a little nap. If I recall correctly, let's see here. Nope, not there. Nope. What are you doing, window? There we go. I do apologize if there have been ads and I've just been talking through them. I have to figure out. I've seen on other people's streams where there'll be a little chat pop up that says, ads are happening soon. I don't know how to do that. I have to figure that out. Who knows? There could be ads running right now. I wouldn't know. I really appreciate that I've got to affiliate, but I thought I had more time. I thought I'd have a chance to learn more like ins and outs and design some emotes. I was doodling some earlier today. I think I've got the designs I want to do down. I just have to actually get them off of paper and into the computer. I am not much of a digital artist. Okay. Come on, I'm clicking the thing. No, stop hitting me. I am the winner. I'm the video game girl. I'm the one who wins. See, look, I'm winning. Hey, Rex Belturn. Welcome to my channel. My first ever affiliate stream. Yay! Playing Quest for Glory 1, which was the first game I ever streamed, actually. That guy didn't have any money. Find 4 silvers tucked into his tunic. He has no use for the silvers anymore, so into your pocket they go. Replaying the first game I ever streamed because in attempting to put all my VODs up onto YouTube, I discovered my sound was no good back then. And from the second stream onwards, it basically was a bunch of neep, nyarp, zerp noises. Ooh, I found Baba Yaga. Looking around, you get the feeling that this is not a very friendly place to be. Baba Yaga does not welcome strangers. You have to deal with me before you can enter. Baba Yaga is one tough magic user. If you're so stupid that you want to enter, perhaps we can make a deal. I don't know why I give everybody Jersey accents. It just feels right. Ask about Baba Yaga. Hey, Mithun Rush? Am I saying that right? Oh, I'm playing Quest for Glory 1. This is my first ever affiliate stream. We're going back and replaying the first game I ever streamed because my VODs were all messed up. I'm having a good time. Oh, I think I asked something and didn't actually read it. Sorry, I gotta do the voice. Baba Yaga is the most powerful ogress around. If you have any brains, you stay away from her. ask about Ogress.
Yes, some hero if you don't even know what an ogre is.
Now, it's very interesting that in Slavic mythology, Baba Yaga is a witch, a crone. They decided to call her an ogress instead in the Quest for Glory games, so that she's not referenced as a witch, because that could be a reference to Wicca, the religion. I had mentioned this earlier in the stream. I don't know if anyone was around. And they didn't want to imply that Wiccans are cannibals, so she's an ogress instead.
Ask about the hut. Baba Yaga's hut will squat if you say the rhyme.
I do apologize. My Jersey accent is terrible, but I can't stop doing it.
The hut will squat if you say, hut is brown, now sit down.
Yes, I usually dress up as some variety of mermaid. Because I have a mermaid obsession, I have all these mermaid costumes, and I never get to wear them, so I wear them on stream. I perform at Renaissance fairs, festivals in the summer, but I live in Canada, and no one hires mermaids in the wintertime. It's cold. Ask about Deal.
All the other skulls have glowing eyes, but me? No! I don't need lovely glowing eyes. Just open and close the gate. That's all I'm good for. But if you can give me a glowing gem for my eyes, then I'll let you in the gate. Is it a deal or isn't it?
Yes it is, because otherwise the game does not progress.
All I ask is a little gem or jewel that glows in the dark. You're the big hero, so go find one.
And I know where to get that. Not only because I have played this game before, many, many times. You know what? I'm going to save. Bejeweled. But because I have encountered a frost giant by the name of Braugi. Oops, I clicked off of the screen I wanted. And he has stated that if I give him fruit, he will give me a jewel. And as this is an adventure game at heart, inventory, object puzzles are the name of the game. Well, the name of the game is Quest for Glory 1, so you want to be a hero. But you know what I mean. The game's name was actually originally, most people who have heard of this game before probably heard this story, but the game was originally called Heroes Quest when it was released in 1989 as an EGA game. No, I don't talk to buy things. But turns out that Milton Bradley had a trademark on the use of the name Heroes Quest as a game. So they weren't allowed to use it as the name of their computer game. I think I need like either 5 or 10 purchases. I don't remember. I'm going to get 10 because it's still food. And this game does actually have survival mechanics, which was unusual for the time. Like, you need to eat on a regular schedule. You need to sleep. If you don't, you just keel over. Let's see. You have your original Heroes Quest box and manuals? That's amazing. I think I've still got the VGA ones floating around, I think at my parents' place. But yeah, I never, even though like with this collector's edition that I've downloaded off of Steam, I have the EGA version. I've never actually played it. So maybe that'll be something I'll try down the line. See if, oh, I'm carrying so much. Problem with being a magic user is that I got no strength. Well, I guess that's as many apples as I'm going to be buying. Do. Actually, what time is it? Because there is also a day-night cycle in this game. Whoop, boop-a-doo. Come on. Mid-afternoon. I've got time. I've got time. What's the story or lore? Okay, so this guy here, our hero, he is a recent graduate of the Famous Adventurers Correspondence School, and he has come to Spielberg Valley here in order to become a hero. Oh, that's a dinosaur. Time. I will continue once I've killed this dinosaur.
Come on. Give me my... Come on.
Oh, come on. Sources are so easy. Let me kill it. There we go. Come on. Come on. Come on. One more. One more. One more on you. Not... Oh, no. Oh, there we go. Oh, that was close. Okay. The Baron of Spielberg Valley has been cursed by Baba Yaga, whose chicken-legged hut we were at earlier. That his son disappeared into the woods. His daughter was kidnapped by a beast that flew into the castle and stole her away. Well, that's a fun part of how this calculates things. I'm no longer overloaded because I'm not carrying this potion, but I am overloaded because I'm still carrying the flask. Baba Yaga, she is in Slavic mythology and fairy tales. She is a witch who can be very helpful, but also she might eat you. So, the Quest for Glory games pick and choose a lot of different mythological fairy tale aspects to combine them all together, and then also you fight dinosaurs randomly. It's a very random sort of lore, but I enjoyed a lot. So my goal is to break the curse that Baba Yaga has put on the valley by finding the Baron's children and driving Baba Yaga out of the town. You only know John Wick? I gotta admit, I haven't seen any of the John Wick movies. I only know that he is on a journey of vengeance to say because they killed his dog. Yeah, I'm afraid I don't know anything about that. Okay. Sauruses are they're monsters in the first 3 games out of 5. In the 4th one, they just disappear. Let's see. What am I doing? What should be my quest right now? This game is an adventure game / RPG. So there are a lot of puzzles that are just object interaction type things. It's a very linear story. But you do still have stats, the same as any other RPG. Stats can be seen here. Because my class is a magic user, I don't have skills such as parrying, which would be if I was using a sword and shield. I don't have any stealth or lockpicking, throwing, or climbing, because I magic all of these things. If this was a normal playthrough, I would also be able to save this character at the end of the game and import it into the next game, Quest for Glory 2, Trial by Fire. But I'm not going to bother doing that because this playthrough is just... It's sort of a comparison to see how far I've come since I started streaming, and also so I have the rest of the story of Quest for Glory 1 to put up on my YouTube channel, which is listed down below. What's wrong with all of my socials? Well, not all of them. I have Blue Sky now. Ooh. So I have to redo my graphics. Okay. I like this game. Oh, right. I was getting... Oop. I clicked off. Because this is a DOS game, it is... She's old. The resolution is very low, so it's playing it in a window. But that means I occasionally click out of the window. Okay. So this is Braugi. He's a frost giant. Alright. Actually, I'm going to pause for 2 seconds, and I'm just going to go grab water. Because Braugi's got a lot of talking, and I need to wet my whistle. One moment, please. Enjoy some dancing crabs. Okay, I'm back. I have water now. Oh, nectar of the gods. All right, let's talk to Braugi. Indeed we do. Hydrate or dihydrate? Ask about Braugi. Braugi I be, to boast of my boldness, strong as the storm that sends forth the snow. Fiercer in fighting than foes in their fury, fear now this frost giant fighter and flee. Yeah, the tap is right next. I'm actually streaming from exotic my dining room table, so the kitchen faucet is 10 steps away. Northlands. Far from the frost field fares forth this fighter. Hunger has hurled me hither from home. My name it is known in the Northlands as Braugi. Barter with blades clash or bargain with me. This guy, I like this guy's dialogue. It's fun to say. Bargain. Find me some fruit for to mellow my mead horn. Gift I will give of a gem that now glows. Jewel from Jotunheim, flare of the frost flame. Fetch me the fruit that will fill up my fists. No, it is the shimmering behind me is a Christmas light. One of those ones that's supposed to like shine on the whole house and be like swirling spotlight. That's all that is. I'm fancy. It looks like it will take a lot of fruit to fill up those fists. Ask about fruit. High point of harvest, the finest of flavor. Apples or oranges, peaches or pears. Ask about mead. Mead is the mother's milk, mighty yet mellow, that brings joy to giants and madness to men. It does go with my mermaid aesthetic. Okay, this is going to sound very extra because it is. I actually have a shell bed, like a full-on circular bed with a giant 6-foot-tall headboard, but it weighs literally 1 metric ton. Like if I did my math right on how heavy MDF is, and we haven't been able to get it assembled yet because I'm scared of someone dropping it and it falling through the floor. What's the time here? It is 1:44 in the morning. I, along with being a mermaid, am a night shift worker. So this is what I do to stay awake. Okay. Ask about gem. Glow of the frost flame that fills up the night field, a jewel that is flawless, the finest of gems. 13 hours difference, so you're in... Gosh, you're like as far on the other side of the world as you could be. All right. Well, once you hit 13 hours, you're like, you're pretty much both east and west of where I am. Hunger. Hollow my food house, for my hunt has been hindered by having to hurry here from my home. So another bit of the lore of this game is that there has been an avalanche and the valley is cut off from other places. So that is why you can't just go like, too many monsters and bad things here. I'm a skedaddle. And it's very interesting because when you get to Quest for Glory 4, which I am doing a playthrough as well, Sunday to Monday morning, midnight Eastern Standard Time, there's a lot of, what's the word I'm looking for? A lot of things that are sort of mirror images of each other in between Quest for Glory 1 and Quest for Glory 4. It's a very similar sort of environment. It's very claustrophobic in that you are in a small map. 11 hours, math wasn't mathing. I think the time zone here is -5 or something like that. Yeah, it's -5 because I remember that it's 5 hours difference when I have to watch Doctor Who, which comes out on the Greenwich Mean Time. Yeah, I'm a nerd. Water is so good. Fighting. Fierce than frostbite, my fury is fearless. My axe is as edged as is the ice. This warrior is willing to wield now the war drum. The battle axe blazes and bellows for blood. Well, I could fight him because this is an RPG and fighting is a big thing. But I could also be a smarty smart pants and give him a whole bunch of apples, which is what he was asking for. I'm no longer overloaded. That's a load off my mind. Hooray! Fruit you have found to fill up my food stores. Thus filled the bargain. My gem you have bought. Braugi has bartered and all has been answered. The mead it may mellow, and now I head home. Braugi strides off through the cave on his way back to his northern home. Goodbye! So now I have this glowing gem. I have one glowing gem. It weighs 0.1 pounds, which is actually really heavy for a gem. And I never have to be in this screen ever again for the rest of the game. Actually, what are my stats like? I've been chatting so long. Oop. I got a feeling something bad's nearby. It's not great. Is there something nearby that wants to attack me? I thought so. So this is a brigand. There's not all that many different types of enemies in this game. Why is it my cursor so jumpy? Come on. Okay, let's get flame darted. Come on. Ooh. Come on. There we go. One more. One more. Oh, there we go. Oh, I'm so squishy. 8 silver coins and carefully place them in my pouch. And now I take another healing potion because yeesh. Yeah, my HP is low. Part of the lore of this game is you are a brand new hero. You just graduated from Hero Correspondence School. So I'm in day 3 of this game. Because my original recordings, the sound corrupted. Hero School? Oh, yes. Part of the lore of this game is that there is the famous Adventurers Correspondence School. Included in the box is actually a book that says, like, this is the Correspondence School manual that you have been sent. It outlines sort of all of the lore of the game, what the different classes are, what the different spells are, about the different monsters and all of that sort of thing. But it's written in a very humorous style, basically trying to really create the atmosphere of this world. I wish I had a copy of it. Unfortunately, the Steam download doesn't include it. It just has sort of the technical guide saying, like, this is how you install it. This is how the icon system works. And it doesn't have all of the good, funny stuff. Oh, let's not throw that. Okay. I think, do I need some, yeah, let's take my mana potion as well. But yeah, very early in the game, so can't do much before needing to re-up things. Oh, that didn't give me much at all. I'm going to take another one. Oh, there we go. As a kid, I used to think that I had to take the healing potion after the mana potion because it says that the healing potion is soothing and the mana potion burns. Ooh, it's evening. All right. So this game does have, as I mentioned, it does have survival mechanics. You need to sleep. You need to eat. The problem is you can't just sleep wherever you want. There's basically a mechanic that says that if you sleep outside in an unprotected area, there are creatures called the Night Gaunts. You don't... Actually, you know what? Let's show you what a Night Gaunt does. Do. Can type faster than this game can understand my typing. Okay. So I'm in a completely random place. Whoop. There's a monster coming. That's weird. Huh. I thought that you could try and sleep in random places. Oh no. Okay, so this is a Cheetar. It's one of the fiercest monsters in the game. Good thing I just saved. Let's see what happens here. Oh, I'm gonna die, but it's a quest for glory. Let's die gloriously. Come on. Nope. It was a tough battle, and you lost. Never fear. All you have to do is restore your game. What do you mean, restore what game? Luckily, I did recently save. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, I'm going to get out my run icon. Okay. So this is not a screen in which monsters can attack. This is the local farmer's farm. Yes, okay, so I have the option to sleep here. So I'm out in the middle of what is essentially nowhere. And if I go to sleep all night, while you were asleep, something decided to make a meal of you. You're not sure what it was, but you don't really care at this point. You shouldn't go to sleep where the creatures of the night can get you. Night Gaunt got ya. It actually says in the manual that you cannot sleep outside of protected areas because the Night Gaunts will get you if you don't watch out. Okay. But luckily, there are some safe places out in the wild, and this is one of them. This is called Irana's Garden. Irana, in the lore of the game, is a fairy magic user. The sweet, juicy fruit of the tree is amazingly satisfying and refreshing. And she went through the world creating places of peace and protection and tranquility. She cast a spell on the town to protect it. So in most of the town, you can't cast spells, you can't be violent, but except for there's an alley, which is a dark place, and underground. So if you are a thief, you can get into the Thieves Guild underground, where you can get pelted with daggers. We're just gonna sleep all night here. So the places you can sleep are here, Uranus Garden. You sleep comfortably among the fragrant flowers. You can sleep in an inn in town, but that costs you 5 silvers every night. Or you can sleep in there's a dryad in the south of the game map. You can sleep in her room, and you can also sleep. There is a hermit you can visit, but you don't get a good night's sleep with him because he talks all night. So you don't get back up to full stats. It's just little ways that they tell a story through the RPG stats of the game. So this is the Spore-Spitting Spirea. I visited the Dryad earlier, and she requested that I obtain the seed of the Spore-Spitting Spirea so that she can replant it elsewhere. This is one of the puzzles in this game that has different solutions based on your character class. If you're a... I think it's a fighter. I'm not sure about whether it's supposed to be fighter does one or thief does the other, but you can either climb this little cliff here and catch the seed. You can throw a rock and knock the seed out of the air, or you can be Mr. Magical Fancy Pants like myself and use a spell to cast Fetch, which is a spell that catches the seed out of the air and brings it to you. But you have to have a high enough score, high enough stats in both magic in general and that spell in particular. Since this is the second time I've ever cast a spell, it's probably not going to do it. No, you see, look, it goes very far away. So I might just go to another room and just spam that for a while. One, to build up my skill in it. And 2, so I don't have to listen to that sound effect, because I need to be in a place where I can actually try and catch things, apparently. Think I can try that from here? Ah, the music's pretty. Let's do this. Darn it. Would have thought it would have been okay considering there's the thingy. The fruit from that tree. Where can I go that not everything would be bolted down? See, this is the local farmer. He's a centaur. For no good reason other than he could be a centaur. When the Coles were creating this game, Laurie and Corey Cole were the designers, their husband and wife team. They wanted to actually have it possible to be, like, for the hero character to be a centaur. But the Sierra Creative Interpreter, Adventure Game Interpreter, maybe. Yeah, I think the first one was the Adventure Game Interpreter. AGI. Didn't allow for like that animation to be used for the ego character. So they dropped that and everybody has to play as Blondie here. So there is a puzzle where I can use Fetch in this screen, so I wonder if I can practice it. Okay, I do get practice. Good. So yeah, because this is partially an RPG. It can be a bit grindy. It's just doing the same thing over and over and over again. The original release of this was a text parser, so at least it was, if you press space, it repeated whatever it was that you were trying to do. Whereas this, I have to go into this menu and then this menu over and over again. So I now have an expertise of 19 in fetch, whereas a spell that I haven't cast very often, like I think I've only cast open once, my expertise is only 5. And if I go and look at my actual stats, see that my magic is now, oh my gosh, it's only up to 52. It was at 50 last I checked. Oh, she'd be a slow grind. Oh, well, it gives me more time to chat with all you lovely people about the history of adventure games and Quest for Glory in particular. I love this series. Oh, don't have enough magic. Conveniently, I am next to the healers.
Well, what can I do for you this time?
I can never remember what voice I used for her. I think I used something different last time I was here this playthrough. So she buys flowers from Irana's garden. Oh, Irana's Peace, sorry. It's Irana's Peace in this game, Irana's Garden in Quest for Glory 4.
Thank you. I can always use flowers from Irana's Peace in potion making. Here are your silvers.
And then she'll buy some more.
Thank you. I can always use flowers from Irana's Peace.
It's the exact same thing. So every time I go to Irana's Peace, I can pick up 2 bundles of flowers and sell them to her. She also buys my empty flasks. Always in flasks, always in flasks. I think she buys them at 1 silver each. Oh my gosh, I have so many. I'm actually taking them. Or is it, am I clicking through the animation? It's not actually. There we go. How am I doing for money now? 1 gold piece, 59 silver pieces. Ugh. So this game, the money works on a base 10 system. 10 silvers is 1 gold. The rest of the games in the series use base 100, so 100 centimes or I don't remember what they are in Quest for Glory 3. Copex in Quest for Glory 4. They always 100 of them always equals the next amount up. I don't remember what it is in 5 either. 5 is the last game officially in the Quest for Glory series. It is unfortunately my least favorite. I've played it the least amount of times, but the music in it's gorgeous, but the visuals are like, look at this. This is beautiful. All hand-painted backgrounds. The dialogue screens, like I go here, like these are all claymation, like which is the same technology that was actually used in Fallout 1 for the characters that had like dialogue portraits. So like the Overseer and Herald and also that sort of thing. It's just very interesting that at this point in computer gaming history, it was easier to have someone go through and physically make a clay bust and animate that 1 frame at a time than it was to use a computer. That's crazy to think of nowadays. It also used, I got so busy chatting about claymation that I didn't actually buy any potions. Yes. Money. I have a money. Okay, let's get some more mana potions. think I might only be able to get... No, I could only get the one. Oh. The early part of the game is... Money is tight unless you use some exploits, which... I have been paying attention to when people are coming and going, you might not have seen this yet. Oh, no, wait. I think I've only done this when I was getting ready for the stream, catching this game up to where my second stream ever left off. Okay. You know what? I'm going to save. We're going to call this... I'm going to press the right keys. Call this Mushroom Madness. Oh, no, I don't want to deal with you. No, the place I want to go is not up, it's down. I think it's over here. No. I have a very general sense of the map in my head. The number of times I've played this game, you'd think I'd know it better, but nah. They reuse a lot of the same room scenes. Oh, nope. So this is the local target practice area, which is not terribly useful as a target practice. Oh, but there is a goblin to fight. Okay, let's hope I don't die. I saved recently, it's fine. So I've just cast Zap, which basically enchants my dagger with a one-off sort of burst. Should probably take that mana potion I just bought. I have got no mana. There we go. That's all I got. Where is the circle? No, of course it's not there. Oop. This is actually a room I have not been in before. At least not in this playthrough. I've been in here before in general. So I see my own reflection in the crystal clear waters. It's the beautiful Spiegelsee, or Mirror Lake. You pause for some peaceful reflection. Isn't it pretty? You've been walking through the forest this long and you can't even recognize a tree. This game's sassy and I love it. The rocky shore is blissfully relaxing. Okay. So if I wanted to, I could grab some water from here, but I have no need to do that, so I'm not gonna. But you know what? I can go over here. The roar of the waterfall fills your ears, and the cold spray dampens your face as you approach. The water gracefully flows toward Mirror Lake. The door is built into the face of the mountainside. You suspect that the person who lives behind it treasures privacy. It's a large door. It must open pretty wide. The river plunges more than 100 feet down the face of a cliff. You see slick, vertical cliff walls. A doorway has built into the side of the cliff. The water seems to be trying to fly as it leaps from the mountains above. So this place is known as the Flying Falls. Do I want to deal with this right now? Just going to adjust my camera here. There we go. Because it was a little high and it looked like I was not wearing a seashell bra. I am. I mean, like, that's one way to get people to watch, but not what I'm looking for. Oh, hey, water. Water's good. Okay, if I understand the affiliate stuff correctly, let it be known, I think ads are going to be happening in about 15 minutes. I'm not sure because it's my first time with ads, and I know that some streamers have like their chat bots that will actually say like stream is happening in such and such amount of time, and I just don't have that yet. I was not expecting to get affiliate like this week. I was sort of expecting that, probably I'll be streaming for like a year or something before I reach affiliate, and I'll take things slow and steady. Like, nope, like 3 months. Which for some people that's a long time, but I really only have time to stream maybe once, twice a week if I'm lucky.
Ooh, a goblin.
Wait, no, I'm squishy. I don't want to fight the goblin.
Where is this darn fairy ring?
Oh. We have a thing.
The beautiful white stag is foraging for food.
So I could follow this stag and then I'd go to the dryad. I don't want to go to the dryad. The dryad wants me to give her a seed and I don't have the seed yet. Oops.
You seem to have startled the white stag. Boing! It's around here somewhere.
Here, fairy ring. There we go. Okay. Making sure of the time of day on this. Ooh. No. There's just something, I'm not sure why, but I can't slide my cursor over to actually select anything in that menu. I can't be here. I can't do this at night. So there is a glitch here. I'm only supposed to be able to sell like 2 total to the healer. That's just not what happens. Until there is a certain story event happens, I can sell as many of these as I want. Okay. That's as many as I can carry. Let's go and sell this. Because they're actually worth quite a bit. Oop, I'm fighting something. What am I? I don't want to fight something. I'm soft and squishy. Oh, I've got a lot of health, though. Come on. I don't know what's going on. My cursor just doesn't want to, as I'm trying to get it over the correct buttons, just sort of floats. Very weird. Search my opponent, find 6 silver coins. I'm in the money. I'm in the money. We got a lot of what it takes to get along. Oh, back to the spore spitting spitty. Oh, I don't want to fight another goblin. There we go. Sorry, Heinrich Furfederven. Like, that's his name. His name. Heinrich Ferdefedern. Ferdefedern? Ferdefedern. And he lives with his daughter Hilde. Heinrich and Hilde Ferdefedern. Ferdefedern. I don't know how to say that. There's no recorded speech for any of the Quest for Glory games until Quest for Glory 4. At which point they got a ridiculously stacked voice cast. Okay. So, we have here, let's just see how many we actually picked up. I have 138 mushrooms weighing 0.1 pounds each. So if I click them on her, oop, come on. She says, thank you, but I have enough mushrooms. Yay, I'm no longer overloaded. But if I go and actually look at the mushrooms, I now have 135. So she's still taking them, and she's still giving me money. So there did that little thing where I overloaded because now I have more money, but I'm underloaded because I don't have the mushrooms anymore. Oops. Oh, she is a rather motherly-looking woman with a look of vagueness that belies her shrewdness. She wears an apron over her dress and a scarf wrapped around her head. So the healer walks back and forth like this because if you are a thief, you can actually steal healing potions from her. If she catches you, you are then locked out, and you can't buy healing potions from her anymore, which, as we have seen by how quickly I lose all of my health, is very dangerous. Luckily, you can also buy them from the magic shop in town, but they're a lot more expensive. Oh, so much talking. Okay, so now I have 46 gold pieces, and I think I had like 1 before, so go me. So I can buy 10 oh no, I can 10 healing potions. I'm gonna grab a couple more mana potions at least. 3. How am I doing? I'm not too fond of the buying mechanics in this game. Click the money bag, select your item, click the money bag, select your item, round and round and round. In Quest for Glory 2, all you had to do was bargain, either buy insert item here for whatever vendor you're talking to, because they have lots of different shops, or you can bargain for it, and if your communication is high enough, they will actually give you a lower price. But then ultimate buying menu is in Quest for Glory 3, where it's actually a separate menu. You can buy it, like click up and down arrows to select as many items as you want. You can bargain for it in that menu. Best purchasing system. Quest for Glory 4, there's only one person you can buy anything from, so it's not all that impressive. It didn't need to be. Let's grab another healing. How many healing potions do I have? 10, 20, 3, and 5. I'm surprised I haven't needed more vigor potions. That was, in my last playthrough, that was my sticking point. Get another healing. Another mana. That last potion there, Undead, is the Undead Unguent or Ungent. I don't know how that's pronounced. I probably should have looked that up. Which is basically used as protection against the specters that haunt the graveyard. Oh, I'm out of money again. It goes so fast. So, like real life. Ooh, I have some bottles to sell. Okay, only 1. How we doing? 4 healing potions, 6 mana, 5 vigor, and a partridge in a pear tree. Okay, what are my stats like? So I can nap to increase my health and stamina and so forth. It's just when I go to sleep all night, when I'm out and about, that things get dangerous. Oh, come on. I'll sleep for another hour. I have to use the arrow keys to get to that option. I slept for an hour and nothing happened? What? Did I misclick? Oh, right. I'm too impatient to rest right now. That's another thing with the sleeping mechanics. Like, you can't always just sleep. You're like, as a night shift worker, I know very well that sometimes you're really tired, but you just can't sleep. So if you've tried to sleep a couple of times in a row, it's like, no, you can't do that anymore. You got to either wait or you've got to use a potion, something along those lines. I think you might also be able to drink coffee that you can buy at the inn. I don't know if that actually improves your stamina, but you have to buy it at the inn and drink it at the inn. So not terribly useful because you're only really there if you're about to go to bed or you've just woken up, and so your stats are at full. Okay. Health nearly topped up. Stamina's at full. Magic points, not the best, but not bad. All right, I'm going to cast Zap. So that magically charges my weapon. And we're going to head over this way. You can't always sleep where you want. If you try sometimes, you might find sometimes you sleep. Okay, so this is the goblin camp. Anytime you come here, there'll be goblins. It starts off with one, then more. So this first guy, oh, thank you very much. Ah! Must not banter and fight goblins at the same time. That's how we die. But yeah, each time you come here, there will be more and more goblins. I think the max is like 6. And then I search them all, and I get some money. In this goblin's left shoe, you find 8 silvers. You look around and slip the silvers into your pocket. Why are you being sneaky about it? You earned them. Find 5 silvers concealed in a pouch. You take the silvers. Clutched in his hand are 4 silvers. You take the money. Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay. So that goblin camp is one of the best ways to grind stuff. Like it grinds most of your stats. You can grind your strength, your intelligence, your everything. The only thing you can't really grind is your luck because that just it goes up when it goes up. I don't know the mechanics on that. I haven't been able to figure that out in 30 years. So let's potion up. And we'll do it again. Ugh, magic's still not at full. I'm not littering. I'm trying to take another potion. There we go. Drink burns as it goes down. That's the message I want. Okay, let's go fight some more goblins. Now, I do have this spell here called Calm. Suddenly, a feeling of peace and tranquility permeates the area. Okay, so if I was just out and about and a monster was coming towards me to attack, they would just stop in their tracks and I could run away or cast a spell on them. Why does it jump like that? Like, you guys can see that. There we go. Okay, we're moving. Come on. In this game, at least, the flame dart does a lot more damage than the sword, but it does take a little longer, and of course, it uses up your magic powers as you do it. So even though because I'm a magic user, I should be trusting in my spells and so forth. It's just way easier to be stabby. See? This time there was 4. And now I'm going to search them and I'm going to take all their lunch money. It's your lucky day. This was the big winner at last night's poker game. You take his 35 silvers. You find 5 silvers concealed in a pouch. You take the silvers. This poor slob was the big loser at the poker game. He didn't even have lunch money. You find 4 silvers tucked in his tunic. He has no use for the silvers anymore, so into your pocket they go. Alright, am I familiar with DOSBox config files? If you get a jump mouse pointer, a bump up mouse sensor in the... That's messing around with the config files. That might be a bit beyond me. Like, I'm alright messing around with DOSBox when it's a game that, like, I have just on my hard drive that at one point it was on floppies and I've copied it over from back when I had a 5 1/4 drive. I still have some floating around. Like, I've got Conquest of the Longbow. I think I've got Colonel's Bequest just floating in my hard drive. But this I actually got off of Steam, so it, like, I don't know where all of the files are. Especially since it's connected to this, this collector's edition that has all of the games together, so it's a little weird, but maybe I will give that a try next time. See what I can find out without breaking the game. Just gonna take another mana potion, see what my stats are at now. Ooh, stamina's at 9. Let's take a stamina potion or I'm going to die of exhaustion. That is my least favorite way of dying. In the following games, you don't actually die of exhaustion. It's just once you get to 0 stamina points, it starts chewing into your health. This, if you hit 0 stamina, you're dead. Insta-death. Sucks. Because it's very easy to run out of stamina in the middle of a fight. Okay, once more into the breach, dear friends. Here, goblin, goblin, goblin. Going old school and I'm just using the numpad. Haha! Defeated. Yeah, this is way easier. And also this way, it's a bit easier to go back and forth between the 2 different attacks. You have a slash and a stab. The slash, I think, has more force to it, but it takes a little longer, whereas the stab is very quick but light. Also have both a left and a right dodge, but there's not really any point. See, now I've got 5 goblins to search. When this goblin's left you find 8 silvers. You look around and slip the silvers into your pocket. It's your lucky day. This was the big winner at last night's poker game. You take his 35 silvers. Find 5 silvers concealed in a pouch. You take the silvers. This guy's not going to have anything. Yeah, big loser. 4 silvers tucked into his tunic. He has no use of the silvers anymore, so into your pocket they go. How am I doing for money now? 3 gold pieces and 121 silver pieces. So that is 15 gold pieces, if I'm doing my math right. Or 151 silver pieces, because for some reason or other, all of the prices show in silvers, even though gold coins exist. What time is it, Mr. Wolf? Mid-afternoon. Okay, so the healer will still be open. I can go get more potions. Centaur stops raking as you approach. Yeah. Whoop. Nope, one more. So there is a lot of back and forth in this game. But it's such a pretty game. I don't mind. Just gonna sell off all my flasks first. There we go. That's all of them. How many we at? 3 gold pieces, 128 silver. All right. Now I've got 3 healing potions, 3 mana potions, 2 vigor potions. Okay. Let's sell some stuff. I mean, buy some stuff. I want to buy things. I know how words work. All right. More mana. Oh, that's it? That's all I could get? Jay. Like, that's it? 3 healing, 5 mana, 3 vigor. That's all of those goblins, and that's all I can do. So what I really need to start doing is fighting some of the monsters that only come out at night. There are the cheetars, which are like cheetah bottom, human torso. Oop, goblin. And their claws are apparently to be sold to the healer for mucho money. Ooh, I need a stamina potion. The monsters that are out and about in the daytime are not rich. Like 9 silver coins. It's not even a gold. It's... Let's take that stamina. Glug glug. At least it got me all the way back up to full. We'll also take a mana. 1 ton of mana. 1 ton of mana. If you happen to stick around for my streams, there will be random singing. Deal with it. Okay. This is not only a place where you can sleep for free, but you can also eat for free.
It's like when I visit my mom's house.
Mid-afternoon. Okay. Whoop! Darn it, I clicked off the screen. That was almost death. Let's fight a goblin. That's all right. Whoop. Aha! There we go. 4 silver coins, that's it. I don't even know why goblins have money. Like, if you think about it, money is minted by the state, the crown, the barony, what have you. And then it is used for commerce within within people who are legally part of the crown. The not the crown, the citizen. Ooh. Stop hitting me! So what, how are goblins engaging in the economy? Oh, you got ads! Hey! I have ads now! Good to know! I need to find out how to do the bot thing where it says, like, ads are coming up in 5 minutes. They have their own local goblin economy. 22 silver coins. Woo! Way better than the goblins. Oop. Oh, I forgot about... yeah, I didn't realize I could do this in the game. All right. So I have just picked... Oh, no, I won't be able to take part in this. In the VGA games, if you are a character that has any sort of throwing skill, the best way to defeat monsters is to hurl rocks at them. Your throwing skill goes up so fast because the animation is super quick, so you can just spam it. But I'm a magic user. I don't have any throwing skill, so I can't take advantage. But you can throw a lot of rocks before the monsters actually get to you. I've got the oh no, I just ran through a bit of story in my head to see if I want to complete it at this point, but I think I probably do. All right, we got Baba Yagas again.
Did you get me my glowing gem? Give it to me. I mean, please give it to me.
Yes, I do have it. You place the glowing gem inside the skull.
I can see. I have eyes again. Ugh. Is that what you look like? Oh, well. Have fun visiting Baba Yaga.
And good luck. You'll need it. I hope you remember the rhyme. He sinks away. Ooh, you know what would be a good idea? Saving. I find it strangely fascinating these games influence the Elder Scroll games. A lot of things in the game established were later picked up from Morrowind. It's not all that surprising. Like, these games were like pretty... They showed up really early in sort of the history of RPGs. Like this one, Quest for Glory 1, Hero's Quest came out in 1989. So at that point, there's not a lot of story happening in your RPGs. It's just you are hero fighter man, and you are moving through ye dungeon. So there's just when you start actually adding story on, you see a lot of that's when a lot of game creators realize, like, oh wait, we can put story into our RPGs as well. It doesn't just have to be about fighting and being a little murder hobo. All right. Okay, we're gonna call this one Baba Yaga O'Reilly.
Out here in the fields.
Okay, so we're gonna talk to Chikirat. You hear a voice in your head asking, "What is the rhyme?" You tell the rhyme about, I'm not sure, Beauty, the alien from Venus, or Hut of Brown. So I can say any of these and it's not going to be like a game over. So, Beauty. You tell the hut, "For beauty I am not a star. There are others finer by far. But my face I don't mind it, because at least I'm behind it. It's people in front that I jar." No response. You hear a voice in your head asking, "What is the rhyme?" The alien from Venus. You tell the hut, "There once was an alien from Venus, whose body was shaped like a..." And then it just cuts off there. We shall never ever know what the rest of that limerick was. Nope. It's a mystery for the ages. Nobody can guess what they possibly could have been saying there. The joke was on TNG. What is the rhyme? So we're going to do the right one now. Fine. Hut of Brown. You tell the hut, "Hut of Brown, now sit down." looked around. The hut is a strange little house perched on chicken legs. You've seen one, you've seen them all. I say, come on. The skulls on top of the fence have eerily glowing eyes. The large skull in the fence seems to stare blankly at you. Oh, so it doesn't register that the large skull is now in the dirt. All right, in we go. Ooh, okay, we're having fun graphical errors. We'll fix that after I'm done with Baba Yaga.
Look, dearie, we have a visitor. Powers of night, shadows of day, heed now my words, henceforth you stay.
Your body is frozen by the power of the witch's spell. Okay, so they do refer to her as a witch. So that thing I mentioned before about calling her an ogress instead of a witch, I only read that recently, so I'm going to have to look into that a little bit more to see if I can find the clarity on that.
Well, dearies, what shall we have for supper today?
I haven't made every voice squeaky. Hero sandwiches?
I had something more formal in mind. Ah, that's it. Frog legs fricassee.
Lie determined that was a lie.
Now, how does it go? Hear me, O powers of Clatha and Mana. Turn now my guest into species called Rana. I'm a little froggy now. Learn that spell from Erasmus, kids. Doesn't it look delicious?
Help me! Help me!
Be still. Critics, you can't all be gourmands, I suppose.
I do indeed have a theater background.
What gave it away? Now, oh soon-to-be supper, I don't suppose you have a name?
Yes, Twinkle Toes 2. You try your best to croak out your name, or at least let the witch know that you do indeed have one. I'm very good at the voices, oh thank you very much. I try. As you make a feeble croaking sound, you try to nod your head.
So you're the one who's trying to be a hero around here. The only good hero's a dead hero, I always say.
Oh, yay, making it very entertaining. Yay.
But I do have a need for a brave fool. Are you brave?
Yes.
Make little froggy sounds, trying your best to indicate your agreement.
Well, if you're willing to do a small little teensy favor for me, I might reconsider having you for supper. I need the root of a mandrake plant that grows in the graveyard. Will you be a sweet and fetch me some?
Yes. Anything but frog legs fricassee.
You think? You croak your agreement to the task.
And I had my mouth watering for frog. Oh well. Hear what I say and hear me right. Mandrake must be pulled at precisely midnight. And this I tell you and this I say, return with the root ere the break of next day. Hear what I say, and now I don't lie. Bring back the root, or else you will die. You shoot!
From a distance, you hear the witch intone.
Oops! Very nearly forgot. Hear me, all powers of mana and more. Turn this fool back as he was before.
As you contemplate the occurrence of the last few minutes, you conclude that you'd better find a mandrake root in Baba Yaga, and fast. Alright, so I have to pull a mandrake root at exactly midnight. The problem is, as you see, my graphics have all gone a little wonky weird. This happens in Quest for Glory 1 VGA. I just gotta reboot things. Okay, so we're saving. I'll just save over Baba Yaga O'Reilly because there's no options really. Okay, we're just gonna switch over. Oop, this. I have to fix that. That's off the top of my head. Forgot about that. That's why my camera is weird before. There we go. So we shut that down. We opened it up again. You ain't never gonna keep me down. I shut this down. I open up again. You ain't never gonna keep me down. Okay. There we go. The software you are now using was produced through the efforts of many people, designers, artists, programmers, musicians, and lots of other hardworking folks. I have to move my window here. If you make copies of the software for any reason other than to make a personal backup, you are not only breaking the law, but raising the cost of software for all legitimate users. Please do not make illegal copies of this game. Oh, by the way, you will need the information contained in the printed documentation to successfully complete this game. In other words, it's not just the law, it's a good idea. And now we get to hear the Sierra Fanfare, which is also my raid notification sound, I believe. I started adding sounds not last weekend because I was doing Christmas stuff. Whoop, whoop, stop that. Stop it. Stop. What is happening? No. Okay. I got it. No. Oh, come on. What is happening? Screaming. We're good? We're good. Okay, that was weird. Alright, but we see the colors are back now. Not quite sure what happened there. Okay, what? Oh, Saurus. It's sticking to the buttons. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what was going on there. I fixed it. Oh, no, we're running. Let me run. Oh. Well, at least I recently saved. Okay, so before I go anywhere else, I'm taking some potions. What are my stats at now? Okay, 34, 42. Okay, definitely taking a mana, because that's at nothing. One of the big quality of life improvements that came around in Quest for Glory 4 is they actually put like a bar across the top where it says here Quest for Glory 1 and your score. It actually says like a sliding bar, like this is how much health you've got, this is how much mana, these are all your spells that are active. Big quality of life change, because I don't have to keep on going into the character sheet menu. Alright. I don't know why I was going to use WASD, like that's not a thing in this game. I don't feel like fighting goblins right now. What time is it? I was going to look and then I didn't. Sunset approaches. Okay, so I have to get down to the graveyard for midnight. Yes, enter stops raking. So at the graveyard, there are specters and ghouls and things that float around. And if they touch you, they hurt you. There's nothing you can do to fight back. But I have a magic potion called the Undead Unguent, which is very useful and stops them from hurting me. So they start showing up at sunset, but I have to pick the Mandrake route right at midnight. So this is a bit tricky to make sure that I am where I need to be when I need to be there. especially since cursor doesn't like to do what I tell it to. You know what? I'm going to have just a little 1 hour rest. Night falls. Can I sleep again? Am I lucky? No, too impatient. Okay. So whenever you're in this the character screen at night, it always looks speckly like this. It's because this is a VGA game, so it has a limited palette. So it actually does a palette swap on certain colors. And the red that was used for a lot of things is been changed to dark blue, and so the little individual pixels that have the same shade end up going a little weird in the background. Palette swapping is really very interesting. I don't want to deal with that. So that thing that was just appearing is a manta. Basically, it is a floating manta ray with an electric tail attack. And I don't want to. No, I'm so squishy. I love the Quest for Glory games, but I am not a combat girly. Still too impatient to rest. What time are we at? Night is still young. The Undead Unguent also only has like a limited amount of time, so I don't want to put it on too early. If I don't pick this at exactly midnight, it doesn't work. Oh, I can fight a brigand. I see you have posted a very long comment. I will read that as soon as I'm done killing this fool. Come on. I said I want to kill the fool. Let me kill the fool. There we go. Okay. Does the QFG collection on Steam come with the graphic widget for adjusting DOSBox? GOG games come with it. I'm just wondering if your game is set to render in overlay instead of... Actually, that color palette issue existed even in the disc version, running natively in DOS back in the day. Like that has always been there. As I honestly... I like your words, Magic Funny Man. I don't know what that any of that means. 5 silver coins, you cheapskate. However, I might now be tired. You only really played the original in KFG2? Hey, that's cool. This is the one, like, I bought the disc version with my own money, so this version has always been a little special to me. I don't think I've ever actually played the EGA one. No, I don't think I have. I know my sister had because they had it at Computer Club when she was little. Oh, no. You are not being annoying at all. I am loving this stuff. I know a lot about like the history of the games and how it was made back in the day, but a lot of the really detailed technical stuff of how DOS works, that's just beyond me. I find it absolutely fascinating, though. I am one of those nerds that, like, my ideal sleepy time music thing to listen to is One Short Eye adventure game documentaries. Like, I love this stuff. I just don't know it all yet. But I'm learning. I am learning. Now I've got this all the way over here. I've got to fix my just chatting overlay. Whoop, no, come back, ring light. No. Stay. Stay. You know what? Fine. Good enough. Okay. So we're going to see if I can have a little snooze. An old DOS veteran from the 90s. In the 90s, I was still very young when DOS was the main operating system of choice. So I was never able to really, if I had tried to mess around with like configs and stuff, I would have been in so much trouble for breaking the family computer. So that was never something I ended up doing. Oh, and this Manta. Okay, well, we're gonna. Ooh. Okay, this is working. Yeah! Unfortunately, these guys have no treasure. Search your opponent. What a waste. No treasure. Now I'm standing right in front of it because I want to look at it. It's dead, of course. I know an old woman who swallowed a horse. She's dead, of course. Okay, what time are we at now? Middle of the night. Okay. Time to get our ghosty on. Let's get that, use that undead unguent. You feel a tingling sensation as you rub the unguent all over your body. Unguent? Ungent? I don't know. All right, let's go. Nope, wrong. Not this screen. Ooh. Don't. I hope it stays active until I get there. Come on. Come on. There we go. Okay. It appears that the spirits frolic here during the dark hours. Look at them dance. Look at the fancy dances. It's the middle of the night now, so I can take this. You wrench the mandrake plant free from the tombstone on which it has grown. You hear a scream like that of a dying child as you yank the root from the ground. And now I get the heck out of here. Because I got to get this back to Baba Yaga by morning. Otherwise, dead by dawn, dead by dawn. Oh, no, not this one. No, it's in the corner here. No, 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 no. There we go, this one.
So you made it back, did you? She's expecting you.
You hear a voice in your head asking, what is the rhyme? Hut of Brown. We'll skip the funny ones. Okay, you know what? I'm saving. I know it's going to be fine, but I'm saving anyways. It's not a particularly funny save name, but it's what we're getting at this point in the evening.
Back so soon? Spirits of mist and creatures of bog, transform my guest to the shape of a frog. This I vow. Stay there now.
Once again, you're a frog, and once again, you can't move. Find it very exasperating.
Yum yum, froggy frappe. Did you bring me my mandrake like you promised?
As you make a feeble croaking sound, you try to nod your head.
Well, where is it? What's the matter? Got a frog in your throat?
After all the squeaky voices I've been doing tonight, I do.
I suppose I'll have to turn you back into whatever it is that you were. Pity. You're much more appetizing this way. Creature of bog and spirits of fog, return this dumb true form to this rather dumb frog. Now, did you put it in your backpack? Ah! Here it is. Kids, we have it! That's it, the final ingredient. Now we can make our greatest creation. Mandrake mousse!
The tingling sensation is wearing off. I had plenty of time with that undead potion.
What's that, children? You think we should reward our lackey here? Well, ex-frog, I'll let you live this time. Next time, though, it's frog legs for sure. So, go!
What an awful creature to turn me into a frog, you say to yourself. Someday, I must return the favor. Hint, hint. I'm just going to resave over that last one. I know nothing could have happened there because it's a cutscene, but it felt dangerous. Okay. How am I doing for my stats? Am I going to die if I get into a fight? Yes, I am. Oh, the tingling sensation is gone. Okay. Health potion. Mana potion.
Let's get out of here.
Oh, what am I fighting? Oh, that's fine. Come on. We're trading one for one with hits, but my fireball is much more dangerous. 22 silver coins. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. I can get one. Oh no. Run away! Run away! Run! Would have been nice if I could have. Oh no! Come on. 2, 3. Okay. Yeesh. I just want to go to sleep. Oh, come on. I can't use my mouse. No, come on! Stop it! At least nothing can attack me in this screen, but yeesh. They also don't spit the seeds at night. No. I saw that cheetar. I don't want to fight that cheetar. I am small and squishy. I'll fight this brigand. Hostile intent is evident. You prepare for battle. Search my opponent. I find 12 silver coins and carefully place them in your pouch. Alright. And I believe Irana's piece is up here. It is. Let's have some fruit. Delicious. The sweet, juicy fruit of The sweet, juicy fruit of the tree is amazingly satisfying and refreshing. Good. And we sleep. Sleep all night long. Water. You sleep comfortably among the fragrant flowers. You awake as the sun begins to rise.
Good morning.
I like his little stretchy animation. It's funny what animations they do bother doing and which ones they sort of cheat on. In Quest for Glory 4, there's a sequence where you're supposed to dance with a gypsy girl. And instead, you just turn forward, back, and then like moonwalk by just doing the walking animation in place. There's much better dancing in this game. Oh, I could have gone and done that. Oh, I don't know I need to do that yet. Trying to do the plot in general order. Oh, I'm fighting a Saurus. The dinosaurs are so out of place, but there's so many of them. Get fireballed. Oh, right, there's nothing to search. But no. I'm a dragon. Okay. I don't like that. Why? Okay. Come on. Do something. Anything. No. Curious about the dinos. I'm wondering if they wanted to do a dragon-like creature but had to compromise. I don't know. Like, there's all sorts of stuff about dragons in this one. Like, there's a dragon head in the Adventurers Guild. There's one in Erasmus's house, the wizard. But there's definitely like I can't fight it. I have trouble fighting goblins. This hero is not ready for dragons. Basically, the whole series builds up to the final game is called Dragonfire, where you finally do fight a dragon. But yeah, there's dinosaurs in this one. There's plot important dinosaurs in Quest for Glory 2, as you're aware. There's the Pterosaurus Rex in Quest for Glory 3, and then no more Sauruses. They're just gone for the rest of the series. Okay, I'm going to try saving. That didn't fix things. Fun. All right. I'm going to go for a little break. And restart the game and see, because like I've got the options menu, I just can't do anything else. Yeah, like the keys aren't doing anything. So enjoy the dancing crabs in the background music, and I will take a quick little break and figure this out. One moment, please. we are back. Thank you for your patience. I don't know what is going on, but we'll hopefully things will now be fixed. Yeah, man. I know it's sacrilege to interrupt the fanfare, but want to make sure that I'm actually getting the game working again. Okay. We have... No, that didn't work. Oh. Okay, well, back to the game a bit before. No. You know what? Oh, I didn't click out of the text box. Oh my goodness. Brain. You know how this game works. Agree with hands on how to make a game work. Okay, let's fight this cheater. I think I can do it. Except that he... Nope. Okay, no, I can't fight a cheater. Good to know. Good to know. Get back to this one. I'm just going to save again so that it's at the top of the list. Okie dokie. Tingling sensation is gone. Blah, 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 blah. Something in the room is making a weird noise, which is fun for me. Just everything's happening at once. My goodness. I just want to go back to Aranas and sleep. There we go. So beautiful, so serene, so fruitful. And come on. We sleep. I want to sleep all night. No, that didn't work. I was trying to do I want to rock and roll all night. That's totally not what that song works out as. 24 hours ago, I want to be sedated. Oh my goodness. Let's just go fight some goblins. Good little grindy. Oh, that's what's happening. I have the patio door open a little bit because it's very hot in the apartment. Hey, welcome back. I thought you had to go to bed for work. Oh, come on. Cast a spell. There we go. Fireball. Yeah, I live in an apartment building, so the heat is on and I've got no control over it. So it's freezing outside. Like, it's snowing right now, but it is so hot in the apartment. Like, I'm dressed as a mermaid and I'm warm. This is ridiculous. I apologize to the people of New Jersey for the various accents I have given to magical creatures throughout this game. I don't know why, but Bonehead needs a Jersey accent, Fenris needs a Jersey accent. Oh, you're very welcome then. Okay. What do you got? 5 silvers. 35. That guy's the one that gets thrown up there is always very wealthy. 8 silvers. Nothing. 4. I think this guy's nothing as well. Oh, no, 4. I think there's usually, like, once you get all of them, I think there's 2 that have nothing. Oh, it's noon there. I must have been thinking, I don't know. At this point, I've talked to a whole bunch of people, so I'm not sure who said they were doing what. Oh, no, I remember who said that they had to go to bed. Aha. Sometimes it's difficult to keep track of who been in what conversation when everybody is just their little words on a screen. Hate that sound effect. I wonder if my magic's strong enough that I can actually do this now. Oh, I don't have enough. Definitely not. So we'll have a little sleep. See if we can get it up without having to use a potion. Get into a good position. What kind of class am I? There are 3 different classes in Quest for Glory. There's Fighter, Magic User, and Thief. I am a Magic User. In my canon playthrough, oh, I got it! Yay! I started as a Magic User, and then towards the end of the game, I had so much money, I decided to buy the chainmail armor that you can get from the little shop in town. And I think that actually glitched my save, because when I loaded into Quest for Glory 2, I was a fighter. I've never had that happen before. So, Magic User is my second favorite class in the game. It's favorite class for the first 2 games where you only have the 3 options, but Paladin is, it feels sort of like the canon class for the last few games, because there's so many stories that you can't complete unless you are a Paladin. You have to be have to use the Paladin's magic honor spells and innate goodness to actually finish out their storylines. Oh, water is delicious. The Thief is a very fun character in this game as well, because you have access to the Thieves Guild and you can sneak into people's places and steal their stuff. But I like being a little goody two-shoes. So I don't want to steal people's things. I want to be a hero, not a villain. I believe that someone did make a game called So You Want to Be a Villain, which basically is set in Spielberg. I think it might have even used the same assets. Oh, I haven't done this yet? My goodness.
Help me, brave and kind hero. My foot is caught in this cruel trap, and I am in great pain. Surely you could take a minute and set me free.
Oh, I remember now.
Please help me, brave and kind hero.
When restarting the game today, I accidentally restarted as a fighter. Like, no. We're being Twinkle Toes.
You're not real.
How do I do this? Not that. Nope, not that. Oh, I know there's a way to do this. Boop. Goodbye. You're not a real person. Don't remember how to actually block someone, so deal with that later. But you're not real. Spring the trap.
In exchange for your kindness, I will give you some advice and a bit of information. First of all, it sometimes pays off to be polite, even to rude people. As for the amusing tidbit, Baba Yaga's put an enchantment on the Baron's daughter some years back. To break the spell, you need to talk to the Dryad. Au revoir, ta-ta for now, be seeing you.
I totally thought I'd done that. Okay, and I can't take the trap with me. Do. So that just is very reminiscent of various talking animal quests, like stories from sort of Grimm's fairy tales, where someone encounters a bear or a fox or something or other, or a fish that's in a trap, and like, oh, if you set me free, I will give you information. I will grant you a wish. I will marry your daughter. All sorts of good stuff like that. Grimm's fairy tales are weird. One point I wanted to go through, like I had a thick book that has the entire collected fairy tales in it, and I wanted to go through and like find sort of similar themes and do like a spreadsheet, but I never got around to it. And that tells you what my level of nerdery is. Okay, let's get some fireballs off before I completely run out of magic. Okay, not enough. Come on. There we go. It's really just the combat screen where the mouse goes twitchy like that. 9 silver coins. Not great, but not bad. Okay, so I now have that seed that the Dryad wanted. Did I see the Dryad in this playthrough? Oh, everything's sort of melting together because it wasn't that long ago that I last played this game. But I like the idea of playing it again to celebrate making it to affiliate. And also so that I have video of the game with dialogue, like you can actually hear me talking, to put up on my YouTube channel, which you can see down below. I put up all of my VODs there. Sometimes it takes me a little bit to get around to doing it, but they all end up there eventually. I have very slow internet upload speeds, so I have to wait until everybody's asleep to upload stuff. And considering that I work nights and my husband does days, there's not an awful lot of time where everybody's asleep. What a beautiful animal. Okay, so we are now in the Dryad's clearing. Have you brought the seed I requested?
Yes.
You drop the seed in the Dryad's limbs. Now this will boldly grow where none has grown before. Heed now my words, friend of the forest, and heed them well. Friend, you must know that there is an evil in this valley which perverts the ways of nature. The prophecy says that a hero will bring a young human from out of this darkness. If you are the one to accomplish this task, there is a potion to break enchantments which the healer can make for you. You must gather these ingredients: flowers from Arana's peace, green fur, fairy dust, a magic acorn, and flying water. Farewell, friend. I must return to my concentration. May the forest forever surround you. You see an acorn fall slowly to the ground. Boink! Talk about pixel hunting. If you blinked during it falling, you would never find that. You pick up the Dryad's gift of a magic acorn. Ta-da! Leave the screen. Come on. Hey, look at that. Magic mushrooms. So I think from this point on, the glitch of being able to just give the healer as many mushrooms as you can carry, and she'll just keep on giving you money, that at this point, that doesn't work anymore, tragically. And I'll have to return here at night because, as is well known, a ring of toadstools, oops, I don't want to go to the cemetery, is where you will find the fairies. Oh, a goblin. Oh, don't have enough magic points. Fine, get slashed. Oh, one more. There we go. I search my opponent. I find 8 silver coins. Oh, no, I don't want to be here. So you know what? Something I haven't done yet. I've been in this room, but I haven't actually done anything. Oh, not inventory. I want spells. I'm missing a spell. Oh, I know where I have to get the spell. Okay. Never mind, not doing this yet. Sorry, Henry, you'll have to wait. Come on. Leave the screen. I think because this is in windowed mode, it doesn't really like when I'm clicking right at the edge of the screen. It thinks that I'm clicking off of the edge of the screen, which I'm not. No, I don't want to fight goblins right now. Oh. I don't know why I'm using the keys. No, not you. I don't want to go back there, but I have to wait for you to very slowly go into the ground. First thing I do in any Sierra game is turn the speed all the way up. I recently did a playthrough of Monkey Island 2, LeChuck's Revenge. Oop, fighting this guy now. And there isn't a speed option, and oof, it's painful. Come on. Oh, I hit him and his health didn't go down. That's not fair. There we go. $15 silver coins. We're in the money. We're in the money. We got a lot of what it takes to get along. My door is squeaky. My door is squeaky. I'm not gonna close it because it is way too hot. Like, it's snowing outside. And here I am in... Well, from when does Valorant... I'm not sure what that was about. I don't know. I am fine with it. I don't mind if some... Like, I believe I mentioned it before, but this is my first ever affiliate stream, so... Stuff with gift subscriptions is... I'm still learning. I hit affiliate... Well, not yesterday anymore. The day before... Like, December 31st. So... There is... One of my followers very kindly gifted 5 subscriptions. Then apparently there was a... Get 5, get a 6-1 for free. So like, okay. If Valorant is willing to give out free subscriptions to random people, I'm fine with that. No, not this one. Yes, I was on Tajay's stream. She gave a shout out. Unfortunately, oh, I'm about to fight something, and then I got a bunch of followers from that. It was, oh, I don't have magic. Come on, probably should use some of my magic potions, but first I will kill this goblin. I felt really bad, so she gave a shout and a bunch of people followed, and then I had guests arrive. Like, okay, I can't really watch this stream anymore. I have to go be social. I really appreciate that. It's I was just, honestly, I was sitting there looking at my phone and just went, huh? And then I had to explain to the people who I was at a New Year's Eve party with why I was like, I did a thing. I search my opponent and I get 8 silver coins. I'm rich. I'm rich. Actually, I am getting pretty rich probably by this point. How am I doing? 145 silver pieces. Okay, how am I doing for my health and stuff? I know I need a mana potion. Oh, and a stamina potion. I could die. Let's not die. Goal number 1, don't die. Nope. Okay, how we doing now? I could stop, probably use the health potion as well. In modern RPGs, it's so nice just to be able to hit a hotkey and then just like, yep, you take your healing potion, you eat your 500 wheels of cheese or whatever, instead of having to go through menu. No, that's not what I wanted. Come on, brain. I believe in you. Nope. Okay. Full health. Full stamina. Full magic points. Let's go be heroes. We could be heroes. Oh, this is the room I wanted. Hooray! Just for one day. You hear squeaky muttering beneath the ground. It seems the Meeps are having quite a discussion about you.
Hiya, hiya. Pleased to meet ya.
You realize that you have never seen more than one green Meep at a time. Perhaps there is only one. There seemed to be an abundant supply of blue and purple Meeps. If only they'd stay still for a moment, you'd be able to count them. The Meeps have brightly covered, soft-looking fur. Ask about Meeps.
We are happy Meeps living in our happy holes. Don't worry, be happy.
Ask about rocks.
We use rocks for doors. They keep us dry and warm in our holes.
Ask about holes.
We like live in tunnels under the ground, you know.
Fur.
Hey, like fur is good stuff. Keeps us warm. Mine's the best. It's like green, you know?
I've seen some other playthroughs. People have done the Meep voice as like hippie stoners. Like, nah, that doesn't feel right.
Oh, you want some green fur? I think I have some somewhere.
Oh, I like his little animation. Wink. Ask about brigands.
Gee, boss, I really don't know much about that at all. Hey, sorry.
No, come back. What? There we go. They need to remaster these games with me voicing the characters. Oh, that's so sweet. You hear squeaky muttering from beneath the ground. They're having a conversation.
Hiya, hiya. Nice to see you again.
Ask about magic. This is why I really came here.
I found a scroll lying around the woods one day. You want it? It's yours.
Boink. Just flings it. Thank you. You pick up the spell scroll. As the magical runes fade, you find you now know how to cast the detect magic spell. And he bops back in there, but I steal his hair. Like a creepy weirdo that I am. You pick up the green fur. Get out of here. Okay. And what time are we at? Midday. Oh, I've got so much time. Mushrooms? No badgers, though. Only mushrooms. Snake, a snake. Whoa, it's a snake. No, not there. Ugh. I have a... We don't... Badgers! We don't need no stinking badgers. Here, this is where I want to be. Okay. I need water before we go into this next bit. At least it's not going to be another Jersey accent. So, we cast. Detect magic. Wow. So now we know that there is a ladder there. We're able to just climb it. Okay. This part's just annoying, so I'm going to save first. I was proud of that save name. What am I going to call this one? Not my best work. Adorable. Knock, knock. You knock 3 times. A voice from it says, "Just a minute, just a minute. Please move away from the door." See, it's not a Jersey accent. Oh, no, and that's why I save. Man, that's a narrow ledge up there.
Nobody here, I guess.
Okay, I'm just going to restore that because I don't want to take the falling damage. I'm very squishy and adorable.
Just a minute, just a minute. Please move away from the door.
Alrighty. Come, give me... No! I did the exact same thing. No! Knock, knock, knock. Oh, at least I didn't fall. There we go.
Oh, hello. Go on in. Hello, how are you? Have we met before?
I'm Henry the Hermit.
That's me.
My father was a hermit, and my mother was an hermit, so as I combine my job rightly.
Don't have too many visitors. Hermits don't, you know. Part of the job description. I likes to see a new face, though. Good to hear another speaking besides myself. So, what can I do for you?
Ask about his name.
I'm Henry. Henry VIII, I is. My father was an Henry, and his 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 father was an Henry, and everyone was an hermit.
Ask about hermit.
An hermit is one what lives alone, far away from them what talks too much or asks too many questions. Hermits are shy, quiet types what don't say much. Me brother Harry hardly says a word once a year. Me sister Hortense hasn't speaking since she was 6. Why never talks at all. Yes, we hermits knows how to keep a mouth shut.
Ask about cave.
Well, it's dark and damp and the water roars, so there's not a moment's quiet. The ceiling drips and the walls are slimy and it's always cold. But oh well, says I, it's home.
Ask about family.
Me family what lives pretty far apart from each other. We're all hermits, you know.
In the 18th century, it was possible to actually get a job as a hermit when rich people who had more money than sense would just hire someone to be a hermit and live on their property to give an air of like, oh, we have some wise man living here. Oh, we're so sophisticated because we have a dirty man who doesn't talk to anyone living in the back 40. It made sense at the time, apparently. Ask about falls.
This here's what's called the Flying Falls.
I've done some flying falls around here myself. That porch gets slippery sometimes. Ask about ladder.
Oh, I know some magic. Erasmus the Wizard taught me some spells. He's what put the spell on me ladder so's the brigands don't get up. Then what climbs the rocks gets a door opening on the nose.
Ask about Erasmus.
He's me friend, Ian Fenris. Powerful wizard he is. I hear his house is something to see up north. I don't make it out much, and he's pretty busy, so I don't see him too often. But when we do get together, you can be sure we'll have fun. He loves to play his games, he do.
Ask about games.
Erasmus' favourite games is the Mage's Maze. Have to be a magic user to play it, though. Erasmus is awful good at it.
Ask about something else. Ask about spells.
The spells what I knows is pretty simple, maybe, but I like 'em. I can make me ladder show up and me door close, and even get rid of pests using the trigger spell, you see.
Ask about trigger.
It's a spell what sets off other spells. Like, when you wants to see the ladder, you cast a trigger, and there you have it. Gorgeous life. Of course, you've got to have a spell on the invisible ladder to make it visible first, but it has its uses. I think I have a scroll with the spell, if you be knowing some magic, that is.
I do indeed know some magic. Scroll.
If you be wanting to learn the spell, I'll be pleased to share it with you. I'll just be getting moulding. Getting moulding in me hiding place. You want it? Yes. Yes, I do. Let's see. How does Erasmus do it? Oh, yes. He summons it with a trigger. Here goes. There you has it.
I'll grab that when I'm done the conversation. Brigands.
Nasty sorts, they is. I sees him sneaking round the woods all the times. Other than the warlock, I has nothing to do with him.
Ask about warlock.
He's not so bad. Got a good sense of humour, he has. I get the giggles just to think of him. He comes by at times to chat. Borrow the mirror, what I borrowed from Erasmus, he did. Mirror. A magic mirror
was doing so well.
A magic mirror of reflection it was. If you use it when a nasty spell is cast at you, it was what sent it back to the one what cast it. Do unto others, I says.
That one was hard. Everything else I was able to rattle off pretty good, but that one was hard. Okay, enough already. I think I get other conversation options if I'm sitting down. Ask about name. Henry. Ask about hermit. And mouth shut. something you can do so that you find out about being able to stay the night. Oh well. The scroll vanishes even as you read the magical runes upon it. You now have the knowledge to cast a trigger spell. Yeah. I like the music in this room. This is one fun. And away I go.
If you ever be needing a place to stay the night and you're in the area, we could be willing to put you up for the night for some rations and a couple of games of cribbage. Kablamo!
Okay. We don't talk about Bruno, no. We don't talk about Bruno. That guy throwing a knife there, his name is Bruno. But I've already done all my talking to him. And if I want to talk to him again, I have to pay him money. So I'm not gonna do that. Let's see here. Stuck. What do I want to do? Think this is Erasmus here? Nope, that's Browgie. I already dealt with him. Just want to beat Erasmus at Mage's Maze. And then I think, if I beat him, we'll call it a night. Because it is 4 in the morning. Welcome to Magic Mountain. Now go home. Up the mountain we go. You think to yourself, Self, why am I doing this? Self replies, you're the one who wants to be a hero.
Oh, you again. Here come your questions. What is your name?
Twinkletoes to also have the options of I am King Gramcracker, Elphus's ghost, call me Ishnael, or Puddintane. Ask me again and I'll tell you the same. But we're Twinkletoes 2 because my original, like my canon playthrough, which I'm continuing to play Sunday nights to Monday mornings, midnight Eastern Standard Time. I say that so much, I should be able to rattle it off a bit quicker. That magic user turned paladin is Twinkletoes. But I just wanted to have this continued playthrough to put it up on my YouTube channel, which is listed down below. I want to be a wizard.
What is a thief's password?
What? I don't know.
At least if you're a thief, you're ashamed enough to lie about it. Come on in. The wizard will see you now.
One short day in the Emerald City.
Go directly up to the tower. Do not dally.
Yeah, the wizard will see you now is like a big hit line in One Short Day in Wicked, which I have not seen the movie yet.
Come in and sit down. Benris, our guest has arrived. Cheese, please. Nom, 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 nom. Since you are a practitioner of the magical arts, you might be interested in a little game I have. Do you know the spell Open?
Yes. Oh, I should have saved. Oh, well.
You know the spell fetch.
Yes.
Great! Now can you cast Flame Dart?
Yes.
Ah, good, good. Now, all you have to know is the spell Trigger. Don't suppose you know that spell, do you?
I do now.
Wonderful! Then you can play a game of Mage's Maze with me. You do want to play, don't you?
Yes.
I'll teach you the Dazzle spell if you win.
Okay, so I should have... Oh. Can I save? Am I going to end up locking things up again? We'll find out. Mages. Maze. I don't think there's anything wrong that will happen. Okay, magic flask to drink a magic power potion while playing the game. Okay, oh my gosh, it's been so long since I've... Come on. You go there. Oh, I'm not gonna win this. Oh. And then... Come on. Oh my gosh, come on. I'm doing the thing. I'm here. I don't remember if fire attracts or repels them. Nope. No, I done it wrong. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna win this. Oh well. Come on. Go down. This is not going well for me at all. Come on, you stupid little blue thing. Oh, you're going this way? You're going this way? Why are you going this way? Do I have to click and hold? Oh my gosh, I do. No, come back. Go down the thing. You the wrong size to go down it? Because I know that's... You have to be certain sizes to interact with certain things. There you go. There you go. And then I make you small again. Oh, now you're real big. And then like this and like this. Come on, go over the bridge. Oh, I did not think I'd do it.
Well, you seem to have beginner's luck. It only took you one game to win. Usually takes at least 500 tries for anyone less than a full wizard to defeat me. As I promised, I shall now teach you the spell known as Erasmus's Razzle Dazzle. I do so enjoy playing the Mage's Maze.
Yeah, I did it. I did the thing. Go me. That is one of the few magic user only. Oh,
you know what you'll get when a Tyrannosaurus running 25 miles per hour eastward meets another Tyrannosaurus running 15 miles per hour westward?
no.
Tyrannosaurus Rex.
That is one of the few magic user only things in this game. Like the fighters are the only ones that can actually fight the weapons master in the castle courtyard. These are obviously the only ones that can go into the Thieves Guild. And this is the magic user only thing. There was supposed to be more stuff that the magic user could do. Like they were supposed to be able to get their own familiar, but apparently the back end technology was too complex. They couldn't get it to work. So this is what we get. I still love this game though. I love it a lot. But I have been going for 3.5 hours. My voice is giving out at this point. So I think that might be it for tonight. But let's see if I can find someone to raid, because raiding's fun. I just find it works better from my phone. Oh, well, there's only got 2 of us here. Maybe not. Because I wasn't looking at how many people were actually watching the whole stream, but I had fun. Thanks so much. I'm glad you had fun. I will be back again Sunday night to Monday morning, Eastern Standard Time. We're going to be traveling through space and time, and Twinkle Toes 1 will be returning to Mordavia for Quest for Glory 4, Shadows of Darkness. We're going to save here. Just going to save right over that Mage's Maze one. And I will be getting back to this. I don't know when, because it's going to depend on when I have time, because real life is a thing. I hope to see you then as well. Thanks so much, everyone. Have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, night, whatever time zone you're in. And I will see you next time.